What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, honey, and we are down here, girl, to talk about Married to Medicine. I was looking for my glasses so I can see what the I'm talking about. So go ahead and like, subscribe, comment. Let me know you stopped by. Get your merch, girl. Get your merch. Choose better. Chose me. You know they tell you to choose better, and then they they totally forget that it excludes them. They like, why we ain't getting picked anymore? Because y'all told us to choose better. So we chose ourselves, and here we are. We chose ourselves. We keep our standards high as giraffe pussy. We protect our energy, and we understand, yes, all men. Okay. We got some stickers. Oh, I have this. The Choose Better Chose Me sticker is so cute. I keep it in my phone case. Watch, I'm gonna show you. If y'all don't have it, you can get stickers, and there's like notebooks. Like, see, that's a little sticker. Choose Better Chose Me. Oh, something underneath my nail. I would when I wanted to put something up to the camera, huh? Scoop, scoop, scoop. Okay, let's see. Let's try it again. That's it. Choose Better Chose Me. But I keep it in my phone case in the back. Let's see. I was in the crib crazy. Hey, I'm gonna be here daily. Scoop. Okay, what else shirts we got down there? We're talking about Married to Medicine today. So go ahead and go and get whatever you need to get to sit down. Get whatever you need to get, honey, so you can come sit down. We can talk about this. Face the nation. Yeah, don't forget that. That's a prerequisite. Okay. Protect your energy. Keep your hand. My standards are high as giraffe pussy. Off with his head. Find a bucket. Face the nation. Yes, all men. Go get your merch, y'all. We have accessory pouches, notebooks, sweatshirts, crew neck sweatshirts, t-shirts, bags, little tote bags that you can, put your groceries in and stuff, or whatever you want. Yoga mats. The yoga mat says choose better, chose me. That one's a good one. I think I have a protect your energy yoga mat as well. But yeah, go get your stuff, y'all. Pillows. We got pillows, face masks, stickers, bags, mugs, the little pint glass, little wine pint glass that says face the nation. Go get it. Go get it. Support your girl. Support the channel. Support your girl. You know what I'm saying? All right, so girl, we are down here, honey. They was smoking a little herb this morning. You know what I'm saying? Let me pull myself. Let me pull myself together, because if I start, it's not gonna stop. You understand what I'm saying? You understand? You understand? Mm. I made the coffee. I had the strong button. I like my coffee like I like my men, strong and black, with a lot of cream, a little vanilla cream, and some cinnamon. A little vanilla cream and some cinnamon, honey. You gotta get the little cinnamon in there. Mm. So, Married to Medicine was just okay. I can't wait till Heavenly and Tufi should get into it. I do not like her, y'all. I don't know. I have no idea why I don't care for that character. I was like, get her off here. And then she's over there. Why are you talking about me on social media? Girl, calm down.
That it was not betrayal. Okay. So give me the benefit of that. Like
You saw Quad. Bring it down. Bring it down. You want it with Quad and Heavenly. And you must be trying to fight the big boss, because Quad and Heavenly are the two to go after. You don't go after Simone and Jackie. Go after Quad and Heavenly, and you're going to get a run for your motherfucking money. And I love that. See, and that's one thing I love about Heavenly. She don't really give a fuck. And she's gonna cuss your bitch ass out, and then she's gonna back up like that, like girl, her facial expressions be getting me every time. Like she be trying to hold herself back. She says she's in therapy. She be trying to hold herself back, but I would have been told, bitch, don't call, girl. I was about to say, ooh, this might be a long review because I really don't like Tanisha. I don't. Tufisha, all her gums over there. I'm like, girl, close your mouth. Why do you have to open it so wide to talk? I don't get it. Why are you obsessed with me and my marriage? First of all, let's help you out. If you don't want nobody obsessed with your marriage, go the fuck back to private citizenship. Nobody won't know shit about what you going through over there with that leprechaun. Okay? Hell yeah. Nobody will know. That was for you, Antonia. I don't get on TV trying to act like somebody cares about you, girl. You on TV. You are a subject on a television show. You will be talked about, and it will not always be in your favor because not everybody is going to like you. Me being one of them. I don't like that lady. I do not. I don't know what it is. Y'all tell me what you think it is because I don't have a clue. I don't like her. I do not. I was like, get her the. I don't. I think I can't stand her more than I can't stand them girls over there on Potomac. Like, girl, shut up. What are you talking about? Why are you so obsessed? Why are you talking about me? Girl, I can see your fashions are jivey. I said, not jivey. I can see your fashions are jivey. I can see you down to the Greenbrier Mall in the parking lot buying clothes out the trunk because you want to have nice things. So Heavenly said, that's what you said. That's not what I said. Yes, you do give me that. You do, girl. I want nice stuff because the way she was walking in Greg in the house. Whose house was it? Was it Gregory's house? Yeah. Oh, I like this. Oh, baby, I can get used to this because I'm gonna give you what you want. I'm gonna give you what you want. I love that Heavenly called her bitch ass out. Bitch, I would have known. Maybe it's just the doctor and me because I would have known sooner. And then, they say, oh, well, it takes a long time to get a diagnosis. And the diagnosis is surgical. I guess they don't know for sure until they go in. Not sure. But why are you talking about me? Why are you talking about my marriage? Why are you talking about my metriosis? Bitch, why are you talking about it? What the fuck? I was like, girl, who is this lady? Get her out of here. Get her out of here. You really believe I would do that to you? Quad, pleading to Jackie. Hang it up. Jackie is looking at her like, bitch, I don't fuck with you and I never will. So hang it up, girl. She was like, well, we don't know about Quad. I'd rather lose a friend than lose myself. I said, lose that fucking husband. That's what you need to lose. Y'all, that one thing, that's another thing that is by design. You will cut off your friend faster than you will cut off a man. You will cut your friend off for something that she did to you that doesn't affect your reality, that you might have not, you don't agree with. You will cut her ass off. A nigga can run, when I tell you, drag your ass down the boulevard, up the avenue, down the lane, across the drive, and you be like, I would rather lose my friend than to lose myself. Lose that motherfucking husband, girl. That's who you need to lose because your friends are going to be there when the nigga drags you through Hartsville, Jackson, Atlanta airport. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Lose him. Simone and Quad. I hear you and I thank you for being there for me. I got angry when I resaw the tape. That's one thing, you experience it and then you have to watch it again. That's the crazy part. That's like I feel like it's bittersweet to be able to have footage of, parts of your life is awesome. Like I think the footage that they have over there at the Kardashians, the people who have footage of their weddings and stuff like that, candies, all candies documented, like watching Riley. She has all that footage that she can always go back on and look at, parts of her life, which I think is great. But another part of that is when there's, confrontation and conflict and stuff like that, you have to basically relive it again, and it triggers you and brings up old memories. So I understood what Quad was saying. She became angry again. Toya tells Tanisha she can speak whenever she wants to. You don't have to wait for somebody to ask you a question. They're back from the break. Andy says, I can see the ladies, are kind of, maybe we've gotten, past some things over the break or whatever. And Jackie said something about accountability was talked about, support was talked about, and being honest. And so they were just like, they showed a throwback of Dr. G and Quad, him buying her something from Banana Republic. You saw Tafisha's face. She was like, well, I understand that Gregory has a past. Then you will understand when his ex-wife has something to say about you. Why are you so obsessed with me, girl? Let's pretend. Girl, let's pretend. You have my ex-husband, not the other way around, girl. So ain't nobody obsessed with you. You got what I had, bitch. So what's tea? Like when she said I had vitamin D, Quad said I already had some of that. I've been had that. That pick me shit, y'all have you looking stupid. When I tell you have you looking stupid as hell, you heard Dr. Alicia out there trying to speak for her husband. Girl, let him speak for himself. I would have been like, I don't know. I think it's a little archaic the way he thinks. Let him come out and speak for himself, because you're not going to get a positive out of me in regards to some man telling a group of other people she's well trained. Motherfucker, what? The way I would have took that plate back, snatched it back. I'm sorry, what? This is nice. I'm sorry, what? Sweet Tea, they give her a package. I screamed when Heavenly said he's 5 times your fucking age. She had her surgery. She has to wait a year to determine whether or not she's considered or could be diagnosed as infertile. That's awful. T buys fake labels. I want to have nice things. Quad said, well, that's what came across my desk. I know that's right. Quad said, your style is jivey. Quad doesn't know me. Girl, I don't have to know you. Like me, I don't know you. And I could still say what I was about to say, but it's probably too mean to say, and I'll just send it to Nate. I'll keep it in the group chat. I'll keep it in the group chat, okay? Why are you checking for me? Girl, I have 20/20 vision. I said, come on, Quad, get her. That's what, like, Quad and Heavenly are the ones. Quad is going to give you a nice, nasty little read until she gets really upset. But she's looking at you like, girl, you don't have anything. You literally, including your husband, don't have anything I want. That's it. Well, the question was posed to me. Well, y'all was on social media making fun of me. That's my relationship. Quad said, you'll never erase the relationship that I had with Gregory. And so therefore you cannot keep me from talking about Gregory. I can talk about him whenever the fuck I want to, and our relationship whenever the fuck I want to. Nah. Okay. Bring it down. Bring it down. You need to move on. I was like, girl, what in the hell? Why are you so angry? You know what I think it is? I really think it's like from her watching the show, from her being a fan of the show and watching the show. I think that's where that energy is coming from. Because why are you barking at Quad because she said your fashions was jivey? Ain't nobody checking for you. Don't nobody have what you want. Ain't nobody jealous of your little miniature doctor over there. Nobody is jealous of your pocket doctor, girl. Nobody. No one. Like literally no one. Except for other women who are like you. Them the only girls that, because if once Gregory get on your nerve and you get tired of his shit and leave his ass, the next broad is gonna come after you with the same thing, telling you you want my life, you jealous, why you checking for me? I got what you won't know. Don't pump yourself up, sweetie. Don't pump yourself up. She doesn't fit in the group. All of us said that. All of us said that. Well, why did you say it, Quad? Because she doesn't fit in the group. Everybody said that. Even Heavenly chimed in. Everybody said that. Heavenly, what you bring her ass for? You brought her to fuck with your best friend, your good friend, not your best friend by any means. Quad, your friend. You brought her to mess with Quad, and now she coming for you. Mm-hmm. Quad, no, Toya. Toya's chiming in. No, Quad. Why did you say she didn't fit in the group? Well, I just say it's some growth. There's some growth there. Like all of you. Look at your first season, Toya. Okay. Look at your first season, Quad. Look at everybody's first season. Everybody needs some growth. Okay. All right. Toya, divorce. If you were divorced and Eugene brought his new wife to join the show, what would you think? He said he would bring his his new wife on the show, and I would have a fine ass man behind me. I said, I know that's right. I guarantee you this, baby, you will never find you another Eugene. I guarantee you that, bitch. You will never find you another. Like Eugene is a needle in a haystack. Like y'all, I wouldn't know. I don't know. Is he? I don't like to use the word unicorn, but I do like to say like a needle in the haystack. When you bobbing for apples and you get the apple that isn't rotten, when the majority of the apples, it's like 100 apples, right? It's 100 apples in there, and out of 100 apples, it's maybe 5 in there that are good, and you have 500 women bobbing for 100 apples, and only 5 of them are good. Do the math, okay? Welcome me with open arms. Heavenly invited you. What happened to your relationship? Well, I felt like Heavenly wasn't supportive. I found out from my maid of honor. Remember, I told you she was scoping the scene. That bitch had her ears wide open. I'm sorry, what would you say? Oh, really? Yeah, okay, girl. And I'm going right back to my friend and tell her what the fuck these bitches said about her. You don't belong in this group, honestly. And that's the truth. You don't. You don't. You don't belong in this group. You need to go be over there with your true friend group. Whoever your friends are out of this show is where you need to be hanging out. And we don't need to know you. You don't want nobody talking about you, your endometriosis, your husband, nothing. So bye, girl. Go somewhere. But you're not gonna go nowhere. You got a little sweat dripped off you from them movie lights. You tasted the sweat dripping off your forehead from them hot ass lights on you on that stage. You ain't going nowhere. But as long as you here, girl, I'm gonna wear your ass out. I can give you what you want. He's older than dirt. How old are you, Heavenly? I'm 53. He's 56. Well, and my thing is, he's older than dirt to her. He's old enough to be her father. You're having sex with a man old enough to be your father. Unpack it. Unpack it. Unpack it. Heavenly and Damon's marriage. Are you co-signing? Damon asked G, do you think I'm a cheater? Did you see Damon's face? He was pissed. Bitch, it was Curtis for me. He was sitting on the chair and he was like, I don't understand. Like an old man. I don't understand. Just say it. You speaking in riddles. What do you tell him? You sound like you're trying to evade the question. I don't understand why you just can't say it. His hands was up here. He was holding something in his hands. I don't understand. When they showed Curtis, girl, I screamed. And then Cecil was like, just answer the question. Like, you think he's a cheater or not? And what's his name said, no, I don't. And then Damon kind of, you cut a little grin on his face. I don't know what you do. That's what Gregory. That's what it says his name Gregory. Yeah, that's what Gregory said. I don't know what you do. He said, but I've known you for 10 years. He said nobody knows people's relationships. And Dr. G was right. He was right. Don't nobody know your relationship. I can say I don't think you cheat on Heavenly, but Curtis done cheated. Gregory done cheated. Eugene probably has never cheated. Cecil, we never heard anything. Aiden, Huck, he cheated. Who else do we have left? Heavenly. What are the odds? Based on what we know about relationships and how men show up, what are the odds that Damon has not or has cheated on Heavenly? They're pretty high. They're pretty high. I honestly believe Cecil, I don't know if Cecil, I don't know. We've never heard Simone say Cecil has cheated on her, so I don't know. He asked you a yes or no question. What is it? I mean, go back and watch how Curtis is sitting down in that chair. He had something in his hands, and he was like, I just don't understand. Like, what? I just answered the question. Go back and watch it. Baby, I rewound that part so many times. Ooh, girl. Oh, that's the only time I'm going to laugh at your raggedy ass, you yuckle. Marriage, you talking about my marriage, you talking about my body, you talking about my endometriosis, you're obsessed with what I do, what you want to be my mama, you talking about my husband is controlling, you really want to be like Quad and you really talk a lot of shit when you drunk, you might have forgot. Roll the tape, they rolled it. He's controlling, Quad might have been right. All of the stuff, girl, the Yelp review, what? You sitting in a restaurant talking about, damn, the food, this last person that was here said the food wasn't good. Last person here said the service was bad. Let me go and see what it's like for me. No, you don't. Do y'all literally in real life read the Yelp reviews? When you go to a restaurant, you plan to go somewhere, do you go online to hear how other people in the community have experienced this place? Do you? I do. And I look at how many stars are there and I look at the reviews and I actually filter it to look at the 1-star reviews first. I want to see what the people were saying. And I look at the most recent 1-star reviews. If there are none, I'm good. I go to the 2 stars. I'm looking. I go backwards. 5 stars, I don't know. That can be somebody at the job. That can be the people's relatives. I don't know. I want to see the most recent 1-2-star reviews. Y'all literally, it's by design. Y'all ignore the Yelp reviews and you think you're walking into an establishment, and after you've ignored, because you've read them, because he's a public figure, so you've read the Yelp reviews and you ignore them, and you believe that when you walk in there, something about your tight pussy and your caboose of an ass is going to change this person's behavior. The management hasn't changed. The patrons change. And unfortunately, there's a line of women waiting for your ass to come out disheveled with your hair all over your head and your belly hanging on the ground from your excessive belly fat. Your edge is gone. Your bank account slightly depleted. They come out looking a mess and you're like, oh, where is she going? Girl, don't go in there. Girl, well, I'm different. My pussy is tighter. This pussy is Dasani, bitch. I'm sitting on Aquafina, bitch. My ass is big, bitch. This is going to be different. That ain't what you had is not what we have. No, bitch, it's going to be exactly. Hello, Christina Mackey. It's going to be exactly what you had, girl. Exactly. Because the management hasn't changed. So to Fisha, I don't know if you saw Gregory and how he was with his ex-wife. Nobody is jealous. Don't nobody want to be your mama. Because if I was your mother, I would tell you no to that little man. Absolutely not. But you got daddy issues. Unpack it, sweetie. 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 Heavenly, you lied to your husband. Oh, yeah. That's what I think. I think she lied to Gregory. I do. I truly believe she lied. And I truly believe she's not the only woman who lied to a man and tell him, I can give you what you want. I can give you what you want. And you can't give him what he wants. So now he's legally bound himself to you in hopes of you duplicating his short ass DNA. And here you are with all you got to show is a baby emoji and a bottle emoji. That's it. So good luck to you if you really want to have a baby by this man. Good luck to you. Heavenly said, I would have known earlier. But maybe that's just the doctor in me. How do you know if I haven't done that or not? You didn't say that you did. You acted like this was your first time finding out that you may not be able to conceive based on endometriosis, fibroids, whatever that else is going on down there. How do you know I haven't done that? Bitch, you didn't say nothing. You acted like you was coming in here fertile myrtle. So now all of a sudden it's like, no. I said if it were me. Are you listening? She kept trying, she's trying to hook at Heavenly into an argument. You see that, right? So what you're trying to say is, you trying to say you would have known earlier about mine. She said, no, you're not listening. But what you want is an emotion out of me, and you about to get it. So back, she's like, oh, I can handle your emotion. I'll put you in your place. Bitch, Heavenly will have you rocking back and forth in a corner, slobbering, cross-eyed. You understand me? I would tread lightly, because I think Heavenly will take it to the fifth corner. No, the 57th corner of hell on your ass. You better be careful. Heavenly is the type of person where her words are so vicious, you're going to want to fight her. It's not going to be a verbal battle. She's going to say something that's going to hurt your goddamn feelings. You already crying in Hilton here talking about, I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this. You on this show, you can do it. And you evidently signed on for another season. So obviously you want this work. Because come down here, you're going to get this work. I'm going to give it to you I'm going to give you what you want every single motherfucking time. Click on my video, Tufisha. I'm going to give you what you want. Every time. As long as you stay on this show, I'm gonna give you what you want, honey. I'm gonna give it to you. Why are you being so hard on her? She wants something from me. She's trying to get a reaction. She is trying to get a reaction. Dr. Alicia, she comes out, her dress is so pretty. She comes out, her skin on the dress, everything, like the dress on top of her skin, like that is, I was just like, oh girl, I loved it. I don't know if I particularly liked her hair, but the dress was beautiful because she really looked like an upside down flower. Like if you looked at her dress, it was like the bloom was at the bottom and she is the stem, honey. I was here for it. I loved it. She said it was like being in a psych ward. She said outbursts, people being nice, and then all of a sudden everybody's being mad at each other. I said, come on, bitch. Sonoma, did sending quad packing make things easier? Then they showed, what's her name, saying a cloud has gone away from the group. And Quad said, I took offense to that because y'all act like and insinuate that I have this darkness over me and that I'm this heaviness and this evilness. And I'm not like that. I'm not like that. I mean, we all have, but we can all be both. We can be joyous and we could be evil. Everybody has the ability for both because we are both. We are both and we could be both. It just matters what you lean into. That's it. Or you stay right here like the gray Jedis. Either you dark, light, or gray. Right? And that's it. And you can be both, right? You have a choice and you choose what you lean into. You want to lean into the bitch or you want to lean into the fun girl. Choose your player, bitch. I tell my sons all the time, choose your player. Because what you want, choose your player, choose your mother. There's your mom right here. Choose her. What mother do you want? Okay, choose your player. You got to speak to kids in analogies that they understand. But I tell them all the time, don't play with me. You better choose your player. I tell them all the time. All the time. Timu, watching the kids. Enjoy being a mom. I'm happy being a mom. So her excuse for her husband not being present and putting in an equal amount of work is because she loves being a mother. Oh my God, what a wonderful, beautiful answer. That's great. You love being a mother. That's why your husband doesn't help you as much as he should. Because you love being a mother. Girl, shut up. Girl, stop. That's why I said when y'all start speaking for your husbands, you really sound goofy. Just goofy. You sound less than smart. Stop defending these niggas, especially you're a smart woman. I would never compromise my intelligence to make another nigga look good. Never, ever in my life will I ever dumb myself. I used to have a shirt that said, accept my shine. That's it. You don't have no other choice but to accept my shine. You're not going to dim me. I'm definitely not going to dim. If you say something smarter and more intelligent, then I might be like, let me back up and let this person shine. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm not too shiny to be like, let me step back a little bit. But if you want me to dim my shine, to co-sign some dumb shit you done said? Absolutely not. You on your own. You can look dumb by yourself. And y'all be looking dumb when you go up for your husbands when they have done some dumb shit to you or acting dumb. He talking about he don't want to, it's not really the kids, and this is the first time I watch the kids, and she's saying it's because she's a good mom and she enjoys being a mom. I enjoy being a mother so much, I allow my husband not to participate in the upbringing. All right, girl. You the one that wanted a divorce when you was pregnant because he wanted you to mule and maid for him. You in mattress mode, and the nigga wants you to maid and mule. You doing everything, and he wants you to fix a leaky faucet, and he wants you to clean the gutters. I said Alicia is a maid, mule, and a mattress. Pass judgment on American women. My husband is able to provide for us. Girl, shut up. The way y'all campaign for these niggas and they don't carry a picket sign for you I will just never understand. It's just not for me to understand, I guess. It's just not. Toy is worried they didn't take you seriously about your MLM, your wine business. Heavenly said, yeah, she's lazy. She's a lady of leisure. She's not a hard worker. Listen, I'm not a hard worker either. Hard work is a scam. I know people in the job space who act like working, like they feel good about being like flustered and overworked. It makes them feel like they're getting stuff done. I just be looking like, what's the easiest way we can do this? Because I'm not a hard worker. I'm a smart worker. What's the easiest way we can do this? Let's figure it out. It's not lazy. It's smarter. For you to equate doing things smarter as lazy is Riri. Okay? It's Riri. Now, y'all told me in the comments yesterday, because over the last couple weeks, I've said retarded twice. Here's the third time. Somebody said, please stop saying that. I understand I haven't said it in a long time. But those two things, it required that word. I'm sorry. The two times that I used it, it needed to be said in that space. Okay? So yes, Riri. It's Riri. That's what we saying. My little folks we around. It's Riri. Okay? Stop acting Riri. Okay? Like y'all be acting Delulu. Stop acting Riri. Okay? All right. Now you understand what I'm saying? Y'all understand what I'm saying when I say somebody's acting Riri? You know, they doing something like backwards. Like the literal definition of retarded. Not your mental capacity, but you doing things retarded. Like, I don't know. I mean, that's the only way that you can explain it. And then those two times I've used it over the last 2 weeks, that it was meant to be used there. And I said it intentionally, right? Okay. I want to be clear. Miles and she said, oh, I know that's right, because I used to have a sign on my desk. I don't look like I'm busy because I did it right the first time. I sure did. I used to have a sign on the outside. We used to have those cubicles that you can walk into, right? And you have all your desk and your closet and everything in there. Like it was a cubicle. So on the outside of the cubicle where your name is, I used to have a sign that said, I don't look busy because I did it right the first time. Bitch, I'm not those. Well, I've never been one of those people who act like I have to act like I'm so busy and flustered and overworked, running around acting. Girl, cut it out. Stop it. Those people like to feel like they're doing something. I'm on a team with somebody like that. And I'll be like, girl, you so amped. Relax. What you so amped for? Yesterday she goes, ladies, I don't know if this as you said, ladies, I don't know if this happens to you, but like on Sunday, I start thinking about work. I said, I don't. I don't fucking care. Girl, no. I don't be thinking about y'all. I turn that computer off, girl. I do not be thinking about y'all. I don't be thinking about no project, nothing at all. I don't think about it until I turn the damn computer on, and that's it. because I did it right the first time. Miles and Michael living together, paying rent. Are they still paying rent? Simone thought he was being shady when he was actually right. Your sons are paying you rent and you take their rent and pay your mortgage. They're tenants, aren't they? Right? So for 2 years, they're going to be paying the mortgage over there for them. So 3 years, well, 1 year for Miles. I can't remember. Michael? Miles is the older one. And Michael is the silly one. They know about then they talked about the sex talk with Avery and Ashton. Is that their name? Avery and Ashton. They are so cute. They know their mother. Like the boys, they know their mom. We talking about sex. We not holding back. It's age appropriate conversations about sex. Period. Is that a vibrator? Yeah, they should know what a vibrator is. I don't give a damn. How old are they? 12, 13, 14? Yes, you need to know what a vibrator is. Yeah, is it a vibrator condom? No, we don't use condoms unless we're not trying to get pregnant. I don't know what Eugene and Toya got going on over there. But yes, let the kids know. Let the kids be comfortable, because a part of how literally how abuse starts is because nobody likes to talk about sex plainly. Everybody like on Love is Blind, when they were asking Johnny about the vasectomy, he started giggling. Nigga, you talking about your dick. Why are you giggling? Like, I don't understand. Just talk, just speak plain. Like, I don't understand it. I don't understand, but that goes into, it being taboo to talk about sex. Like, oh my God, your son knows what a vibrator is. He's 12. And plus, you done gave them the world anyway. So, bitch, they really don't have to ask you a motherfucking thing. Give them one of these. Give them one of these, and you've given them the world and anything in it that you don't want them to experience, they're going to see it. And one thing about boys, studies have shown, you give them a cell phone, what are they doing? Video games and porn. Video games and porn. Look it up. That's what your boys are doing. Do I need to clear the browsing history? Yes, please. Please do. People are curious. They want to see. You was on the sites looking when the internet first came out. And you was like, oh, I could look up stuff on here. Let me look. Yes, girl. They're going to look, and you should not expect them not to look. Hello, I'm curious. Orgies with the Whitmore. Cecil is soft raising the boys. We have decided we can each parent our children the way that we want to, and then hopefully come in the middle with some, things that you agree on. But I parent my children the way I want to parent. Cecil parents the way he wants to parent. Eugene parents the way he wants to. As long as it's congruent, then we're good. But when you get off track and you start doing stuff that goes against what we're trying to do, then we're going to have a talk about the way that you're parenting. But if he's not being, he's the softer parent and she's the harder parent, right? And that good cop, bad cop always happens. But if they come together when it's time to, and he doesn't negate her when she's trying to, give structure or provide discipline or something like that, then we're good. Okay. Infant formula in the kitchen. Tanisha said that she thought that Heavenly was lying and they have had a grandchild. The people on the internet was saying that too. And she's saying that Damon uses it in his milk. Why don't you just drink? Why are you drinking cow's milk? Like, you're a doctor. Why are you drinking cow's milk? Like, that shit is crazy to me. Why isn't he drinking almond, nut, cashew, macadamia? Like, what is it? Is he allergic to nuts? Maybe he's allergic to nuts. And so that's why he's using, but he puts it in his cereal. Ugh. Heavenly and her sister, when they were on the live with Tufisha and Qua, I think it was Qua Phaedra and Heavenly, and she told Heavenly said something about go to hell, and she said, your mama's in hell. And then she said that because of that, Heavenly's sister called her, and now they've been talking and texting, more texting than talking, but they're working on their relationship. And then Tafisha tried to act like she was, apologetic. And she was like, no, you don't have to apologize. That actually helped me. Thank you. So thank you. I said, I love it. I love it. And then what she said, I was raised not to feel. Like I said, the way that, accessing your emotions, it's not only pushed on boys, it's pushed on girls too. Don't cry. You know how many times I've heard in my life, stop crying, stop crying, stop crying. That's why when women start crying, they apologize for crying. I apologize for showing emotion. Like, that is the wildest shit. But Heavenly is not the only one. That's how people are raised. Um, don't cry. Don't cry at work. Don't let them see you cry, because people equate crying to weakness, and you don't want to appear weak, so you stay stoic. But that is going to manifest internally. If you don't think holding in your emotions and repressing your emotions is not going to energetically manifest internally and become a real problem, you see Dr. Dre over there look like he's about to have an aneurysm, and years later, what happens? He has an aneurysm. Them repressed emotions that he's been repressing his whole life since the world-class wrecking crew, that is making him sick internally. People who repress and suppress their emotions, or that manifest internally. That you need to let it out. That's why you have tear ducts, to let those emotions out, to cry, let them out, release them. That is the purpose of the tear duct, to release. Okay. She said, I don't like to see people cry. And then they took a break. And then the husbands came out. When the husbands come out, they ask about giving Phaedra $4,000. He says they never got to, I guess, they never became intimate, but he was like, in my mind. What did he say? I was like, oh God. And then he was mad. You saw he was mad because they set him next to tall ass Curtis. He was like, what are y'all doing? I need some pillows. Like I said on Twitter, I know his little legs fell asleep dangling from that chair like that. You know, Gregory's legs was like this, hanging from that chair. Oh, God. Not in real life. Haven't talked to Tammy. Cecil said he hasn't talked to Tammy. Not Cecil. Yeah, Cecil. Curtis says that him and his wife are on a good path. What's up with these antiquated gender roles? Whatchamacallit says we and see, and I loved that Cecil said that. I love that he said that. We are very opinionated men. See, there's this energy where if women are gossiping or being very opinionated, everybody wants them to relax, right? And say, don't say that, don't talk to men, be careful, and all this other stuff. Cecil's like, if you say something to me, we saying something back. We are not those men. We're clearly not in relationships where there are gender roles, where this woman is supposed to behave a certain way and her husband behaves a certain way. We're both opinionated people. So if a woman says something to me, I'm not going to fall into that fucking trope where men can't say nothing back to women. I'm going to say something. But then what do the women do? You in women's business. You a bitch. You sassy. You all this stuff. Y'all put the boxes around these men. They can't even be opinionated. You are able to talk shit to Cecil and he can't say nothing back because you're a woman? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. It's backwards. It's ridiculous. It doesn't make sense. And I understand why people don't want men and women arguing, because men usually don't have the words and end up responding with a physical reaction, right? And you don't want that, right? So they try to tell women and scare women from confronting men because of the threat of violence, right? And that's really where it's like it's rooted in. But nigga, if you say something to me, I'm saying something to you. And if we're going back and forth, we're going back and forth. I am not from the school where a man can't drag a woman verbally. I'm not from that school. I cuss her out, whatever you need to do. I'm gonna cuss you out. I say whatever I need to say to you, and it's done. I have no problem with that. Women are not trained. Greg invited the stripper. He said it was a theoretical question, girl. Damon, he said he was emotional about his baby girl leaving. He was sad for months and days, and that's a testament to how close they are. Gregory, why did you tell Tufisha there was armed robbers breaking in the house to teach her a lesson, right? Because she's a child and she needs to be taught a lesson because she's a kid. You married your father, honey. He's going to be trying to teach you a lot of lessons. So you married and fuck your dad. Eugene, you took what's it called to a Michelin chef, and she gave it a 7. Is she hard to please? He was like, no, it's okay. He was fine with the 7. He was fine with it. What about you? How did you know Heavenly was the girl? He said they was in the back of the school rubbing on each other. What was going on, Damon? I was like, what is he talking about? I felt her skin and her body, and I was like, that's gonna be my wife. I was like, wait a minute. I don't understand what was happening. You see Heavenly in the back? She was like this. She loved that man, honey. She loved Dr. Damon Daddy. Kema, your nut sacks. Happy wife, happy life. He didn't understand that. The fuck why I'm not going to compromise my happiness for just because because I'm married. And the other way, and it should be the other way around. The women don't get the self-preservation part. The men get it totally. They get it totally. Right? Happy wife, happy life. So that means that I have to compromise my happiness in order to make you happy? Absolutely not. I agree with him actually on that. I agree with Timu, Dr. Timu on that. I do. But the other part of it, I don't agree with, right? The women are doing too much in general. Eugene said, me and my wife are equal, and it doesn't make me less of a man. Period. Period. What did you mean by that? Well, it was taken out of context. Everything Timu said was taken out of context. So are you a man who can't explain himself, or what's the problem? Because you said what you said. See, a man, if we want to ascribe characteristics and behaviors to what men do, would stand in his shit. This is where I'm from. I have these ideas because of the way that I was raised. So a lot of people think it's because I'm from Nigeria, but it's from Jamaica on why he won't eat punani dasani. Hold on, I'm gonna play something for you. Here we go.
If he say that he don't eat pussy, if he not Jamaican, he might. Then he suck dick. Yeah.
Shout out to Sukiana with the good cat. Suki with a good coochie. And he not Jamaican. See, they be lying to public. Did you hear Kimu say? You don't speak about it publicly. You might be doing it because what did Phaedra say? The one I had, he did it. He did it. He said it should be 51-49. Who's gonna make the final decision? What are you talking about? Shut up, Kimu. Shut up. What do you mean we're gonna come to a decision together? Well, who gets to, what did he say? Who gets to veto? Why do decisions have to be vetoed? Like, I don't understand. I was like, girl, I can't do it. And then Alicia's in the back talking about, I like my man to take charge. He said his Jamaican heritage is why you don't say it out loud, basically. So he'd probably be facing the nation. They just don't say it publicly. Because I can't imagine you being with a male chauvinist and he doesn't eat your pussy. Girl, that's a mess. And you sitting on stage in your upside down flower dress going up for him saying, it's because I love to be a mother. Shut up! Shut your ass up, Alicia. There's no training us. There was culture shock. The women are really independent, stubborn, and strong-minded. And she has good Southern values. Well, you're well trained. He said he was joking. No, you weren't. You were serious. In that moment, you were very serious, right? And then they bring Apollo. They're about to bring Apollo out. Have no clue why Apollo's there. When the chairs were out, what's the name was like, why are these chairs here? Like, is that for you, Quad? Quad was like laughing. She asked lion ass Phaedra. Phaedra said she didn't know. Phaedra is a liar from the 58th corner of hell. Girl, hang it up. Anyway, so next week is the third part where Apollo, I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know why he's here. Maybe he's here so he can get to say his piece that he didn't get to say because he was in jail when Phaedra was on Housewives. I don't understand why he's here. I don't know what stunt Phaedra is pulling here. I have no clue. But anyways, That was the end of the episode. Y'all take care of each other. Let me know what you think. It was just like regular. I know I had a lot to say because I took a lot of copious notes. Okay. So take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace. I'm on your ass, Toothisha.